Alrighty, let me see. Sounds about right. Let me see, reply. Form-fitting, hooded. Alright. Send. Alrighty, let me see here. Check my retainers and let me check my inventory real quick. Hi, sweet girl. What you doing, sweetie? Okay, yeah, I can switch over to wind. That's what I needed to look at. Where can I turn those things in? I'll show you. Venture report, confirm, sign venture, mining, wind shard. What you doing, sweet girl? It's okay, sweetie. You can come over here. You wanna hop up here with daddy? Venture report. Confirm. Oh, careful, little one. Hi. Alright. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Do venture report. Confirm. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, that's fine. Hi. Yeah, I can understand wanting a bigger free company. Alright, little one. Sign of venture. Botany. Wind. Alrighty, let's see. Pop here. View venture report. Sign. Nice venture. View venture report. Confirm. Sign venture. Botany. What was I gonna do? Oh, you know what? Selling on this one. Sell items in your inventory. You know what? Let me do it on that because I can display that. Select gear to. No. Okay. Select gear to sell. Body. Succubus. Hooded t-shirt. Compare prices. 2, 3, 1, 2. Go with 2.5 million. Confirm. Apply. Select gear to sell. Highland Smock. I don't know, maybe I'll keep that one for me right now. You know what? Let me go with 2 million. Apply. Quit. Let me see. Select gear to display. Thank you, dear. Let me see. Yes. Apply. Select gear to sell. Frontier jacket is worth not a lot of money. Alright, we'll just go with 2,600. 5.6. Apply. Quit. Alrighty. Let me see. Why in the world is that screen like that for? There we go. Alrighty. Oh, let's say. Let me see. Check something. Alright, let me do this. I need to get remove. I don't need to remove those yet. Let me. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need 37, I think. Do that. I need to take these out, remove that, remove that. Oh, I was looking up, hold on a second, inventory, cracked Nova clusters. Where to turn in cracked Nova clusters? Turn in cracked Nova clusters. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Pastel blue. Okay. Not worried about that one. Alrighty. There we go. Fertilize all of the crops today. Oh yeah, helps to... I'm gonna probably do these as a Viper. Alright. So trying to grow specific seeds. I'm not even sure which ones I'm growing with this one. Trying to get rid of mandrake seeds. Alrighty. Fertilize. Go back over here. Tend. Alrighty. There's half of them down. And these are for Silkus buds. Although, part of me wonders why I'm bothering to grow Thavnarian onions. But then again, for the expansion, if I can get over 400,000 gil per, then it's worthwhile. Alright, Shurigani. Okay. At least somebody's watching for some odd reason. But thank you. Unless that's me, which is always a possibility. For the most part, I seem to be a boring individual. do need to get some higher level ones of those. Dummies, though. Inventory, good. Move to company workshop. Let's see if Snarfle's brought me back anything. Gold ingot. Alrighty. Yay, now I can do another one. Okay. Oh, you're fine. I got maybe a few minutes anyway. Let's go ahead and send him out to the Cobalt Shores. Where's that's what I needed to look at, was the progression chart on this, the submersibles. Alrighty. Empty clusters from Deep Sea Site 5S. So I need to find S. Alright, Ghost Yotai Synthetic Submarine. S comes from O, which comes from N. So NOS. Okay, so then he needs to go to J. Is where we need to go on that. Okay. So let's send him back out to J. Deploy. That's the Snarflepaw. Alright. So now let me get the pieces I need together for JoJo's submarine. Remove that one. I need the bridge. See, 20. Remove that one. I have the hull already, I think. Let me see. What did I grab? Okay, hull. So I need the stern. Remove the stern. And remove the bow, I think. Actually, no, just take everything out and... Oh, shoot, I need the credit, these things here. Dive credits, remove. 3 dive credits. So if I got the right thing here. Alright. Outfit and register a submersible. Hull. Whale class hull. Okay, well, I guess shark class bridge, shark class bow. Okay, I guess that's what she is until she ranks up a few times. Register the submersible. Submersible registered. Alright, and change submersible submersible 2. It's getting changed to Jolene's Bizarre. That's not going to work. Okay, Jolene's Bizarre Eorzean Adventure. Alright, let's deploy her on a deep sea dive voyage. And Jolene's inaugural voyage. And I am going to actually save this. And save the last 2 minutes worth or so. Save recent gameplay, last 3 minutes. Alrighty. Alright. 3 stream streak. Yeah. All the friends. Good. I mean, it's apt for sure. Alright. Free company. Activity. Activation. Tended plants. Info. Entitlements. Oh yeah, we've got everything that we can get, so once we rank up further, it doesn't matter. Okay, Simon. Gotcha. Alright, yeah, so do I. Let me see. Notes, or new message, Clint. Major just sub finally. I saved the video from the voyage. Alrighty, so there's that. And now that I need to go to, I think Rosette Han I can do this at. Is it? Materia vendors, Rosette Han. Since I need to go to Rosette Han anyway. Alright, I can close you. Materia vendors, where are you at? Trader maybe? Right, Tombstone Exchange. Need to find the materia vendor in here. Merchant. Collectible appraiser. Hey, I tried. How you doing? Script exchange. Splender's vendor. I don't think Splender's vendor. Yep, no. Alright, so this must be... materia melder, materia vendor. Okay. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to be on or not, but I figured, why not? I'm only doing fates tonight unless you need a hand with something. But I think my wife may end up coming, maybe reactivate her account tomorrow and play for a while. Alrighty, I need some... Show all. Where's... Okay, well then fine, screw you then. I need the 12s. Rowena's representatives in major cities. 12 materia. Solution 9. Okay, well, fudgesicles. No, I did not bully your mother. She bullied herself, thank you very much. Should be one of these guys in here, right? 7.5, 12, Zale, okay. So I didn't realize I have no rank 12 materia anywhere. Hi, sweet girl. That's my baby. Yeah, you know, relic weapons are definitely a pain in the butt. But I have to admit that I did work on I got the Splendorous tools, relic crafting items from Endwalker, because it was part of my crafting for it. But I do want to, once I can get taking care of these two trophies, I do want to go for the cosmic exploration. At least one of those cosmic tools. Careful, little one. Be careful, sweetie. You're fine. Oh, and I ended up changing out my cup for streaming. I decided to go with a Yeti cup with a straw so that I don't have to. So hopefully it won't be as loud in anybody else's ears. Hi, baby. You gonna make some biscuits on the back of my chair? Let Daddy move that out of your way, sweetheart. I had no idea that that's what it sounded like. And I really didn't realize it. Oh, you did not just... Okay, gear and stream... channel. I can't just... oh, good, because my... Let's see... Hi. Why are you licking my arm there, in particular? I cannot possibly... Well, I know why you're doing it, but I just have to make sure I don't put deodorant in that particular spot area, since Yeah. Good girl. Hi. She's like, worship me. Forget about your game. Now, where is Zale at? I need to find the character named Zale. 7.5. Seven and a half. So it should be. I am missing something in here. Ah. I did not see this character named Zale. Combat supply. You know what? I'll just do that later on. Let me go ahead and get started on these fates. He could be under the map. No, he's supposed to be at 7.5, 12 point... Oh, he's back there. That's... I did not see that spot up in there. So this would have... Hopefully should be the guy that I'm looking for. Oh, that would be why I never realized he was up there. Alright, I need critical hits. I get 6 of these. Oh no, I use a lot of critical hits. Let me get 10. And let me get determination. I get 3 or 4 of these. Hold on. 2, 3, 4 of the 5 of these. We'll get 4 of the Heaven's Eyes. 2, 3, 4 Heaven's Eyes. There we go. Invite to party. I have, well, the closest I have, I think, is, let's see, inventory, or armory chest. Okay, so let me switch over to White Mage for a second. And let me go down here. This is one of the older relics that I have. Hold on a second. Apparently, I think there's one more upgrade to get on this one. Character. And then I have... This is one of the Splendorous tools for botany. It's the Splendorous tool. And then there is the Miner's one. Yeah, it's a lot of work to level up your crafting and stuff. Let me see. Well, I do have some of the crafting ones, but I need to work on the whatchamacallits, the cosmic tools. Alright, so Viper, let's go out to Razat Han. Actually, we'll go, yeah, Razat Han's gonna be cheaper to get to. Oh, thank you for being in my lap, little one. Seven. There we go. Precious girl. Alright. So, let's Ethernet and head out here and let me see. Shared fate. I have 40 in this one. Alright, so let's see. You know what? That one's the closest. Let's go to Sahajabad. And there are level 50 relics that you can get. But at this stage, anything under level 100 is more for cosmetics than anything else. But they do get kind of involved. Shoot. All the work that I've done on getting the relic for my white mage, and that's a level 61, and there's still stuff to do. It's going to burn up a lot of poetics, and I just don't feel like burning the poetics for it. The stage that it's at now, I think, is the 5th stage, and that's plenty for me at the moment. But then there are Manderville weapons that you can apparently get that are a form of relic. I'm gonna have to see what that entails. Red and purple ones. There are crafted weapons from various trial drops that glow. I don't know if any of those are the one, if you're talking about any of those kind at all. As a matter of fact, I've got a couple of Nidhogg scales. Your main is Dark Knight. Warrior? Okay. I'll try to remember, because I can easily craft up a Diablo's weapon, or Nidhogg weapon for you. If you like, for a glamour. You have to be paid for me to give you a item? No trait. Shit, and I can't mail it to you either on a different server. Shit. Oh, that sucks ass. Damn it. Well, I tell you what, when you start getting, when you decide to go paid, let me know what weapon you want. If it's a craftable weapon for glamour, then I will make you one at that point. Because I have a couple of various weapons that I crafted the trial weapon to use for glamour. And the good thing about glamour is it doesn't matter what level your actual weapon is, you know, you can glamour it. Let's see, how many do I have to trade in? 16, that should, between the two of us. You know what, fuck you. Come back here. Oh, you're gone. Okay, good. Alright, so... the accursed kind of... Yep, let's go straight south here for the accursed kind of somebody or another. I like some of the glam, or some of the weapons. I had crafted a my paladin actually has a Shiva sword glam and a Titan shield glam. Matter of fact, once I get out of this, I can probably show it to you. And then oh, my chocobo's gone. I think time probably wore out. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. There are a lot of good ones. I generally, personally, don't do a whole lot of glams because it's just not my thing. But there are times when there are outfits that are just so god awful that I don't have a choice but to glam because I'm not going to be seen dead in that. I can't even stand to look at it. So when the guy that doesn't glam can't stand the look of something and puts a glam on it, you know it's pretty damn hideous. I mean, Jake from State Farm's doesn't even sound that hideous. All right, so let me do this real quick. Paladin. So that's the Titan Shield and the Shiva Ice Blade. Alright, go back up here to Viper. Like I said, I can pretty much craft you just about anything you want. Full Petal Alchemist. And I'm sitting on a lot of ice, or a lot of Shiva, and sitting on a lot of crafting materials that I can do. No, the mount that I was just on, he's, I believe, the Lunar Kamui. I want to say he is from one of the Stormblood trials. Let's see, Mount Guide. Yeah, Lunar Kamui. I'm probably butchering that sound, or the name of it. Yeah, the only reason why I have the one from Tsukiyomi is because I got it from the Moogle Tombstones. They have an event every so often, Moogle Tombstones. You do specific dungeons and stuff, and you can get these tombstones, Moogle tombstones, and then you can then trade them in for various items, and it changes every time. but they have some of the mount whistles in those things. Nothing wrong with that. And there was a Final Fantasy 16 or Final Fantasy 15 tie-in where I got the car mount from. And right now you can get Ghost Whisperer mount from doing the yokai fates, getting all the yokai. No, yeah, there are some mounts that are rather large and kind of bulky. I've got the Behemoth mount as well. Let me see. Mount guide. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go for the Gagas. Now, there might be another car, but this one is from the Final Fantasy 16 Final 15 crossover event. And you can actually have a total of 4 people in the car. Lalafell stand up in the car. Like, yeah, that's some 70s and 80s. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15. There was a tie-in to Final Fantasy 15 because Final Fantasy 15 was the one with Noctis, right? Yeah, that's the Regalia. It's possible you can get it from the Gold Saucer now. I don't know. I haven't really looked at that in a while. I haven't messed with the Gold Saucer in I don't know how long. Outside of trading in cards that I get, the Triple Triad extra cards that I get from raids and dungeons and stuff. It is kind of overwhelming. But there are a lot of neat things that you can get from it, but it's a lot of time and efforts to put into grinding the MGP that you need, the Manderville Gold Saucer points. I don't think I'm going to get 30 fates tonight, but if I'm wanting to try to get at least 20 to max out the shared fate thing in this area. Everything in this game is a time sink. Return of the Tyrant. Shiver and Shock. I'm going to go down to the Shiver and Shock. Well, Art goes, checks that out. He obviously doesn't need the XP that I need. Oh. Now to just try to make sure I peel these off one by one rather than... Come here. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I forgot to take my food. Oh, I need to get some more DPS food. Well, no, I could probably use that anyway. Got enough of it. But there are a ton of mounts to get. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot of duos and trios with my wife. Come here. Come back over here, you heathenistic barb. There we go. There we go. And my wife, and I think my wife has done a lot of MG of the Gold Saucer stuff, like the Chocobo racing. She seemed to be pretty fond of. I doubt she'll join me in the voice chat. She's not as big on voice chat stuff. But what I wouldn't mind, what I would love to do is get two people from Tunberries into a voice chat, because we had a lot of good times. Jer Oak and Tavia are two friends from the Tunberries that I had a lot of fun picking on and harassing. I mean, the jokes that we could come up with were just hysterical, and kind of missing from this, I think. And again, I think I mentioned before that I need to try to get a couple of my coworkers, give them my stream information and my Discord information, so that I can have people help guide the conversation. Because when I have a topic, I can go on and on about it. But otherwise, I feel like I'm making shit up and that nobody cares. And so it gets kind of awkward to me, at any rate. Okay. Also, I wouldn't mind getting... Actually, I may have to... Once I start doing some more streaming, I may try... I might broach the subject with my friend Whiskey. She's my online daughter, another one of my online children. I would love to do some streaming with her if she's interested in doing any of the stuff that I want to do, and try and maybe do a stream with her and have some back and forth. Yeah, I don't know how I end up with all of these children. Your mother's going to be pissed off when she finds out how many children I've got.
How many children you got?
I don't know anymore. That's the problem. I think I'm up towards somewhere around 20 children now.
Damn.
But thankfully, I don't have to pay. Yeah, it would be nice if they paid rent, but at least I don't have to pay child support on any of them.
Do that.
Yeah, there we go. That's where I need to head to. Hey, Art, did you find what you were looking for over in the Gold Saucer, or no? Alrighty. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, shit. Oh, come on. I am getting aggro from everything under the damn sun. Leave me alone. There we go. Oh, that explains it. I'm under the... I can only do one of these creatures at a time. You know what? I'm gonna move. Let's see. Chocobo. Come on. Seriously. Alright. Companion healer stance. Right now I need you more as a healer than for DPS. Something tells me I'm not gonna succeed in this one on my own. Alrighty. Let's pull them over here. Oi, come on. If I was a healer, I could heal this NPC to prolong it, but now that I got somebody else here, this should be a little bit easier to do. Alrighty. Alrighty. No, it's Snarf. I can put you back to... Let's see, companion. Attacker stance. Helps to hit the right buttons on this. But it'll be nice to do some stuff with my wife, with Becky. It's been a few years since I've been able to do anything with her. For one reason or another, or rather, me being the reason why. Because I burned myself out on the game, and she had no one to really play with, even though our daughter plays, but our daughter's on a different server. And just their time schedules didn't overlap very well, so there was a lot of things they couldn't do together. Actually, you know what? Mount Guide. This one I crafted. Flying chair. Alright. Let me see. Where are the fates at now? Mesmerizing moss. Well, I guess that one's out of the question. So mesmerizing moss Yeah, there's a couple mounts that. Well, I know the chair. There's a flying chair and a bed that you can craft. I don't know if there are any other mounts that can be crafted other than those. There might be. I'll have to look it up. Oh, nah. Okay. Yeah, there's a bed mount. I have not crafted that one, but on my server, I would need to spend about 800,000 gil to craft it, because the items are dropped from maps. There are also minions you can craft, and I've crafted a good portion of minions. That's actually one of the things that I want to get back to doing, is crafting stuff like that, minions, and you can also grow some minions in the garden. Do I want to know what you made? Although I think one of the most disturbing things I've ever, to me, is Lalafell with a pompadour hairstyle. Oh, that is the problem with the Lalafells, is they do look like children. And then even though they're essentially the same things as the Turu from Final Fantasy XI, I don't find them as cute as the Turus. I don't know why. And they're pretty much the same character model. There's not a whole lot of difference with them. Of course, nothing like seeing a Lalafell with a dirty Sanchez on his upper lip. Oh, that's good, at least. Alrighty, let's see. Stalkers in the Shroud. Devote pilgrims. No, let's go down here to the Stalkers in the Shroud. Tiger, burning bright. That brings to mind. Oh, it was the Mentalist. The Tiger, burning bright was a key part of the underlying storyline that arched through the series. I can't blame you any. But then again, I don't think I would. If my first server had been a role-playing server, I probably would have left. I don't understand. Not that I'm kink shaming anybody. Everybody's allowed to have their whatever they want to do, but for me, it's not my cup of tea. That plus a lot of the role-playing just borders on uncomfortable territory, and I'm married anyway, so I don't want to be getting into any thing that might lead to somebody developing feelings or anything. better to leave anything of that kind alone. You don't stay married 28 years being stupid. Of course, it does help that I can cook, so... running joke with my wife and I is we got married because I can cook and I needed a tax break and she didn't have anything better to do. But it was one of those things. Here I'm the past week I'm not very people-y either, but and here I am streaming now level 85. Eventually I need to work on these job quests, see what this storyline is about. Let's see. And we can go over here to the Devout Pilgrims. Yeah, I do. And that's not my story to tell. And actually, I do tend to forget about that as well. Oh, nice. Every once in a while, I might strike up a conversation with somebody or something. Oh, actually, that's what I was at the commissary at the army base this morning for grocery shopping. And I saw a dude walking around with a Conan the Barbarian t-shirt on. What the hell just killed us? God damn it. Something killed us. Damn it. Go back to Rose at Hand. Probably. Alright, let's get back down there. And I actually talked to the guy for a brief second. I was like, you know, I don't see anybody. It's rare. It's rare to see somebody with a Conan t-shirt. And he's like, yeah, that movie was metal, dude. So, you know. Of course, I think his shirt referenced the most recent movie a few years ago. Whereas, I'm thinking, you know, I grew up on Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan the Barbarian. I think they did a remake on the Red Sonja movie too. Or they were talking about it. Yeah, we can guys can strike up weird conversations about the smallest things. And more often than not, it seems like women just glare daggers at each other until they finally decide the other one's not getting into their territory. Or, oh my God, you look so young. How do you do it? Oh, I bathed in the blood of the innocents. You know how it goes. It was like, my daughter's going to have women, when my daughter hits her 40s, she's going to have women trying to figure out what her secret is to looking so young. And she's 27 and looks like she's 14. Alright, let's see. Herb picking maiden. Herb picking maiden. If I shave off my beard, I look like I could just about pass for being in my teens. Not quite. But it is a genetic thing. Alrighty, monkey's on your back. Here, monkeys. Oh shit. Art, how are you dying there, dude? Do I need to... Let me put my Chocobo back into healer stance, just to be safe. I do need after this fate finishes, I need to see how many more I've got to max out this area. At least you don't have to worry about going to a doctor saying, well, have you tried losing weight? Might help. Although you have to worry about doctors saying, well, you know, maybe it's just your hormones and your period. Like that has anything to do with jack shit, motherfuckers. Alright. We've done 10 of these. You know, let's do another 2 or 3 here. I am the walrus that remains. Let's go do that one. Oh, come on, seriously. Damn it. Oh. I didn't even think about that, Art. Alrighty, let's get... Yeah, same. Let's see, I shattered my ankle in high school when I was 17 being stupid, and I do mean being stupid. And then when I was in 2003, so I just graduated the apprenticeship at Norfolk Naval Shipyard and herniated a disc in my lower back. And then that disc ended up rupturing. So I had a spinal fusion in 2005, and I've been living with chronic pain ever since then. And I'm going to need another surgery probably in the next year now. If not sooner than that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how my doctor's visit goes on Monday with my pain management appointment. And of course, my ever-loving joy on all of this is I have no pain medications whatsoever anymore. So you can imagine my fun. I'm just glad I never got completely hooked on opioids. Oh, next time don't backtalk your mother. No, how did, if you don't mind my asking, how did you get run over twice as a teenager, dude? That sounds like a hell of a story there. Actually, I need to kill this thing here. I don't know if I need to kill one or two of these. Okay, I need a second one. Let me get my nuts off of this thing. A crazy... Look, psychotic women are hot and all that, but they do get a little dangerous after a while. Yes, I know it sounded wrong when I said get my nuts off of that thing. It was done deliberately. Come on. That will sink. There we go. Nine out of 10 times I know exactly what I'm saying and why when it comes off sounding wrong. And then there's that 1 in 10 where it's like, oh shit, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to sound. No, I don't need to hire a 13-year-old boy. My sense of humor is 13. And that's only when I'm being mature about things. Thankfully, none of my exes are psycho. And of course, I haven't had an ex-girlfriend. My last ex-girlfriend was turned into my wife. Because once we became married, she was no longer my girlfriend, so she became an ex-girlfriend at that time. Oh, so she wanted to make sure she ran you over. What did you do to her that made her run you over, or were you just one of those things that she got pissed off because you broke it off or whatever, and she decided to try to run you over? You broke. To be honest, all of my exes broke up with me. I never broke up with any of mine. Of course, before my wife and I got together, my longest relationship was only like 3 months. But, you know, now that I'm having had the diagnosis of being autistic ADHD, I know now that a lot of normal people can't handle those type of neurodivergent people. I don't understand why how people get that kind of possessive, where they would, just because you broke up with them, there's no reason to try and kill somebody over it. And yeah, the fact that she tried to run you over is definitely a sign that you don't want to date somebody or be with somebody like that for the rest of your life. Ooh, forlorn maiden, come on, kill the maiden. Ouch. That's harsh. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, dude. That definitely does not sound fun. I mean, all jokes aside, that's really a fucked up thing to do to somebody else for any reason. Oh, the only reason why I think my wife hasn't tried to kill me is because she doesn't look good in Prison Orange. And my life insurance isn't worth enough. You know what? You survived. You know, I agree with you. You know, and it is kind of one of my philosophies is in life is you can either let shit break you or you can break shit. And I'd make a couple of particular individuals, too damn happy if I died. So I'm sticking around to piss them all the fuck off. Alright, let's save this guy again. Unfortunately, we do not have a whole lot of luck gardening at our house right now because we've got too many large trees that block too much of the sunlight. And then we have these crack cocaine squirrels that just dig everything the fuck up. Alrighty, I think, let me see. Shared Fates, 53. I think I'm going to do one more fate after this and then call it a night. I'm starting to get tired. And I think my body's gotten pissed off at me. It's ready to lie down. Yeah, let's see. So you became a farmer and I became a government employee. I was known as a nice asshole. I am the nicest. You know, you can ask people who know me, and you're gonna get two different stories. I'm either the nicest guy they've ever met, or the rudest person that they've ever met. And it's because I give people what they deserve. Treat me right, I will be your best friend. I will bend over backwards for you. I will help you all day long. Fuck with me, and I will make your life miserable. Yeah, most of my peopling is done via emails. And occasionally I do have to actually get on the phone and call them. That's what I need to do. I need to get that email address and send the dude my link. Alright. One more. Let's go northbound. Last Fate art. I'm gonna go northbound. Yeah, I raised my child on the right type of music. Wasn't gonna be none of that sissy ass country shit. Heavy metal or nothing. No, I actually do listen to a wide variety of stuff. My biggest music genre is metal, including Japanese metal. And that have you heard of a group called Baby Metal by chance? It's like Japanese pop meets death metal instrumentals. It's like pop songs and cute Japanese pop idol girls with death metal tracks almost. Oh, you lucky son of a weasel. Oh, I am jealous now. Oh, they're awesome. I love Rob Zombie. I love Baby Metal. And I think it was Rob Zombie that there were some fans that Baby Metal was in concert with somebody. I don't remember exactly who it was. I think it was Rob Zombie. And there were some fans that were claiming that Baby Metal is not real metal, and they stood up for them and said, yeah, these girls fucking rock. It was Rob Zombie, okay. No, so my wife and my daughter both used to watch the Today Show. And I think Baby Metal's first album had come out, so it's been about 10 years. Maybe a little bit longer. And my wife, they were on the Today Show. My wife was like, and saw them. It's not her cup of tea, but she's like, hey, you might like this. So she told me to check out Baby Metal, and I think the first song I heard by them was Karate. And I'm sitting there like, watching the video on YouTube, just, what in the world is this? But it was like one of those sounds that you don't think will work until you try it. And I'm like, okay, by about halfway through the video and song, I'm just like, okay, this has potential. No idea what they're singing. They could be singing death to every, talk about killing everybody, and it's still rock. But the second song I heard by them was, I think they're Give Me Chocolate. It was either that or Headbangers song. And I'm like, okay, now I'm hooked. and I've been a fan of theirs since then. But you know, it's one of those things. My wife was just like, you know, half joking. Here, try these. You should try these guys out. It turns me into a fan of them. It was like with the "Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon" light novel series. My daughter was like, "Here, Dad, try this," you know, joking. And it's like, okay, oh wow, this is actually pretty awesome. Oh, dude, nice. Your son's a lucky dude. Hi, baby girl. Oh. Okay, nice. To be honest, I couldn't tell you too many musician names. It's not something that I pay a lot of attention to. But I mean, Rob Zombie, obviously, Ozzy Osbourne, obviously, Kurt Cobain, Dave Mustaine. Some of those names I know, but a lot of other ones I don't know. What is it? Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses. Oh shit! Iron Maiden's. There's an Iron Maiden singer that I do know, but at the life of me, at the moment, I can't. It's like Dave something. All right. I'm gonna head into Rosette Han and check my retainers and log off. I think I'm gonna call it a night at this point. That's pretty awesome, dude. No, I have not heard of them. You said, let me write that down. Let's see, notes. Because I try out a lot of stuff. Notes. You said. Have you heard of the Who? HU? See the. See. You said. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Ningen Isu. Ah, come on. Type right. Alright, I will definitely check them out. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely time to log out. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream and log out for the night. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate the conversation and for the music recommendation without a doubt. You take care. Stop broadcast.